Alrighty. Hi, my name is Greg Lehman. This is episode 2 of Moonbeams. I'm joined by my friend Annakai Hayakawa Geshlider.
Hey, how's it going?
Going great. Okay, we're gonna jump right into it here. What is exciting you most about poetry at the moment?
Ooh, I I've been watching the videos of Tongo Eisen Martin, and if ever I'm like kind of feeling low, those are very exciting and very inspiring. Just amazing, amazing word power. Um, and what else? I think another thing is I've just been thinking a lot about the simple dialogue people have like in their kind of day-to-day exchanges. I work inside a restaurant and just thinking about the little plays that are performed between servers and customers and kind of the dialogue there. We'll welcome someone into my workplace, say, "Hey guys, welcome in." They might reply, "Good, how are you?" And I might reply, "We have a couple new menu items." So this little like bizarre dialogue that's formed, funny to witness these robotic states that customers and I enter when communicating inside a business and selling and buying food, the little performance that could be. That's something that's exciting me in poetry, I think, at the moment.
Love it. Love to hear it. Which poets were most impactful in getting you to become a poet?
Ooh, it's so hard. I feel like the list is very long. I guess I would say the first people who spoke words around me were my parents, and other family members were like the first ones who their sounds like filtered into me and their sounds formed the basis of like my understanding of language and that whole world of language just like around my head and my body and um that they they impacted me into becoming a poet.
Beautiful, beautiful. If you could change something about how culture views poetry today, what would it be?
Ooh. Um, I think working with younger kids and a lot of them don't have a doubt that be they don't have an idea of I could be a good poet or I could be bad at poetry. I would change this idea that's possible to be to be bad at poetry and this fear that maybe some people develop as they get older.
Awesome. I love that. Alrighty, so I'm going to do a little word association play. So just whatever comes off the top of your head after I read off, one of the next 10 words. Um, my first guest, JD Isop, talked about, crashing and burning, being a little bit nervous. So we're going to lean into that. This is a very high stress situation. Totally joking. Just whatever pops in your mind after I read these words. You ready?
Ready.
Okay, vacation,
Window.
power,
What do you say?
power,
Power. Dust mites.
grace,
Suave.
purple,
Fingertip.
writing,
Number two, pencil.
blessed.
Blessed.
Yes.
Uh, blessed. Plant leaf.
Journalism,
Newsprint smudge.
favorite.
Time of day.
Two more. Garden,
Pluck.
hope.
Obama.
Awesome. Love it. Very cool. And to close out, thanks again for taking the time here. And would love to hear your favorite line that, has been remarkable to you, impactful, and a quick explanation for why.
Ooh, okay. This is I guess more just a recent line came across, but a favorite recent line. It is by a poem called Mother's Day Night by Seshu Foster. The poem ends, it says, "It rises behind the daylight like a mole rubbed between two fingertips, like a big river coming around a bend in the dark."
Hmm. Yeah, that hits beautiful. And if you could share a little bit about your recent publication.
Yeah, I have some poems that came out in a book in late March with Kaya Press, and it's called New Name Road. It's risograph printed by Tiny Splendor, and there are 300 copies as of now. And yeah, it's a book of 40, 48 poems and some like words collected from around town. So hope hope you enjoy it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you again so much. It's Moonbeams episode 2. We're making this up as we go, and so far so good.
Thank you for having me on your channel.
1000%.